Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Now that's a way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. For the kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Saturday Lion!
Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup.
This is Irving on second. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. He's got it at the 6. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Setting up, 2nd and goal. There's another for it. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, ready?
Hand off now, running right. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just 2 on that pickup, and after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Okay, ready?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. He'll go quickly to the right. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning from the 18-yard line. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. Cope with the catch. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Leonard. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Catch me left side by Buccs. And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation with your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. The return starts at the 18. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Sending him on the dive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
19, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Let's go.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Lone back gets the handoff. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Throwing Throwing now on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hand off on second and short. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Mustang 19. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now. 79, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
I'll throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucks have the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running back sent in motion. Now it's Leonard. Into the hands of Cole. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7. That's the 46-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Second down now. They need 7. Quickly out to the right. Complete. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Looking to throw. Leonard. Set up the screen. Here's McCullough. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 3 now. Man in motion out of the slot. Running for the marker on 2nd. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Dumps it off to his running back. The Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Leonard to the air now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Third and long for him here. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The Bucks get lined up and they will kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Set.
Back now, pressure coming. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19, 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Take off.
He'll look to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pass to 60. Buffalo 18. 60 back. 18. Pioneer. Cowboy 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Leonard setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hurt. Tracking 60.
Here's a quick pass. Caught outright. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Steelers 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Leonard now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They send a tight end in motion. Back to the air they go on second down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. So there's a flag on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 from the 32. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Running it after the penalty. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
To throw, here's Leonard. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Quick pass, right side, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's fourth down.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They throw it out quick to the left. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Catch made right side by Nakua. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. Looking to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Steelers 10.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Second and 6.
Go! Set, go!
Here's a throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And they're going for this. This is brought in by Coleman. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
10 more yards.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
2nd down, looking for options. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They work against the blitz. He brings it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can...
Ooh, that's a little slow. And the kick is blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So 1st down from the 41. They send a man in motion. Leonard now. Catch made left side by Buccs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. On play action now, Leonard. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
From the pistol, here's Leonard. Look at that power, deep left side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trayvon Barrett has it.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. He's got a man left. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let him. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack. It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirate.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucks have the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hawk 70. Check out.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hey, Smash. 70 Lions. Handle 11. 18 Pioneer.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers go up by 19.
Steelers 16.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bravo 80. Go.
From the red zone now. Ball's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
To number 89.
Trying to set this up quick.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back at 60.
At the Bucks 5-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cap.
They'll go with a design keeper. And he's dropped to just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
60 Bison, 60 by 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 10, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come 19, come 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Desperation time here. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up.
Will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
35. Steelers.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go,
Here's the handoff. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
All set now. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Catch is made in close. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All right, Leonard has everyone set. They're lined up to go for two. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Bucks will set up for the two-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Steelers, 22.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Dragon 60.
To the air now on first and 10. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, one final shot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.